showing off my dick pics again. Right, so that's all I've just gone along and just shown every component that I've got in the ship. So I've got Stroud all in one berth, and a commander's quarters. 4 SE 560 engines. 2 HE3 tanks at a total of 500 fuel. How did I get it green? I painted it green. Yes. I'll show you how to paint stuff. Yeah. So, so I've got the RD3000 grav drive. So you can use a maximum of 10 power and 36 thrust. But when you look at my jump range, you'll see, I've only got 29 light year range, and that's because of all the gubbins I've stuck on it to make it look pretty. No, it's right. So I think maximum jump range is like 30 odd light years. So jump range goes from star to star, yeah? Fuel that you carry determines how many of those jump ranges you can do in one jump. And with 500 fuel, I believe you can go from one side of the galaxy to the other without needing to refuel. Right. On the reactor side, I've got the 104DS, which generates 39 blips to use. So you can see how much fucking weapon damage it does. Right, so my landing bay is there, the side landing bay. So you walk on there, it connects to this, which connects to that one, which connects to that one. So I have a doorway there and a doorway there. And then at this end, when I put the cockpit on, it now connects to the cockpit. But if I put this control station here, it then tells me that this docker is not connected to the cockpit anymore. Because apparently it just blocks the doorway up. So what I have to do is the HopeTech heads on the HopeTech hab spine here, which connects there. Apparently these spines are the only thing that force doorways, because these things have to have a door at either end. So now my landing bay is connected to that unit, which is connected to the cockpit, which then has to be connected to that. Right, so then I put the control station on next, because that has to have a door there. And then I put the brig on. Now I've taken a brig because you get 4 beds in the brig. Right, so it's connected, so you come in, you go there, it walks through here, you go upstairs, you go into this tunnel, into here, and now there has to be a door there. Yeah, I can do a walkthrough at the end, yeah. So the living quarters, and then go across there, and now there has to be a connection either there or there. And that's how you do an actual walk-through ship. Yeah, because otherwise the doors can just appear in completely random places. Yeah, my Defender shield generator, which from a Class B is probably the best one. Maximum power 12, shield health 12. Stick these bits on. Cargo hold. Beautification gubbins. And then these are shielded cargo pods. So I can be a little bit sneaky. Which is totally my line of thought, yeah? Select all them. You can move the whole unit across. Now if you look at, when you look at the engine power, so it's Class B, but the next one you want to see is that, you see that max power 3? Right, so the maximum number of blips you can actually have on anything is 12. So with your engines, if that max power was 4, the maximum number of engines you could have of that type would be 4. It's 3, sorry, because 3 fours is 12. But because these are only power 3, I can have 4 of them. And then when you look at these particular weapons, so yeah, the 3300 electron beam, again, maximum power, which is like under shield and stuff damage it does, is 3, so you can have 4 of them as well. Yep. So you notice how I picked max power 3 for all my weapons, so I can have 4 of each. Well, I can't afford to buy 4 of each at the moment, so it's just stuck the way it is. So all this is just to make the ship look pretty, apart from that bit. Which goes there, I think it does. Which is the docker unit. So we are all the beautification parts on this ship is mobility 100. And that's what it looks like. Complete. It's very pretty. And it's very green because Jelly said make it a frog. Right, so to name a ship, I believe you go there. Yes, you have to press the page button. It brings up that. And then you press X to rename it. So what we're going to call it? What did we say? Oh, now, we're going to call it Thunderbird 2, but I do like John's suggestion of Bedbug. So can we? That's it. That's yes, Jelly. That's awesome. Not Thunderbird. Thunderbird 2. Confirm that. I'll exit out of that. Everything will be moved to the cargo holds. Around my camp at the moment.
I've done that a time or two.
I don't think we're talking about. I would definitely not use this as a firing range. It's a swarming foxbat. And they're so cute. And they're also worth 115 experience each. Oh look, level 83. Right, enough of that though. Right, because he comes out of that building, he's friendly. But the one that's over there is not. Yep. So that's my fluid storage over there. My solid storage over there. And there. My parts, you know, like drilling rigs and stuff and that, they all go over there. And my waste gas goes over there. Just remember, this is a... Which buildings? Those. The cabins, no, that they are... Once you upgrade your animal husbandry, you can start building them. So, you're technically supposed to use them. You go to here. And the creatures that are on this world produce those 3. So you choose which one you want, and it becomes a resource collector for that resource. But, right, so this is all a work in progress. So don't judge me too harshly yet. What are you saying? It doesn't look like a piece of crap? Right, so the entrance foyer. There's the generic industrial workbench. and the research lab, because that's what I mostly use. I found putting the towel rail above the mirror helps when I'm looking at it in the morning. It means I don't have to see my face. A little reception area here with a coffee machine and drinks. Right, so this is all the storage I've been collecting. All of these boxes are full. A nice little flowery divide. And then you need these workbenches to be able to assign crew members to an outpost. Got some lovely little pictures up in here, but you can never see them because they're never right. The light's never right. And these are a quest item. Those posters. Right, so my armor workbench area. I like the way you can just display them everywhere. Especially these little hooks. You can get these little hooks. So you can just put them on the wall. They're awesome. Oh, do you want to see the most insane rifle I've ever seen in a game? That'll be in the next one where the guns are. There it is. Professional's Advanced Mag Sniper Rifle. Yeah, so this is my weapons place, but this gun is insane. Right. That's my normal gun, yeah? Yeah, it's 901 damage. Yep. So this is my run around pew pew shoot 'em up gun. Advanced Beowulf with the silencer. That's just my machine gun. It's fun. That's my sniper rifle, which 901 damage is quite a lot. Wait a minute. Alright, so my hand loading Assassin's Urban Eagle. This is my pew pew. This is my gun that fires explosive rounds. That's awesome. Yep. And then there's this. 1096 damage, and it's insane. It's got penetrator rounds as well, so I can shoot somebody. Right, well, those creatures out front, I've actually shot 4 in a line with 1 bullet. Just killed all 4 of them. It's insane. Yep. But I like my character. He looks good. Let me just put that gun away, because I just think that gun is so wrong. No, it's just there for display. It is completely wrong. It's like okay, now because of all the big guns I've got, I figured I might need an infirmary. Yeah, so I thought I'll make up a medical bay. I can have 6 crew on my ship, so I made sure there was room for 6 beds. Yep. And then there's my pharmaceutical lab there. I've got loads of stuff in my boxes to actually start putting stuff down for it. To actually build it, it's not a lot of resources. All this stuff is just available to, once you've upgraded your levels of outpost building and decorating, then it's worth it because you get all those things just to put down. It's all the loose stuff. This is my bedroom. Oh, I even hid a toilet around here. I hid a toilet around here. Right, the problem is the lighting in all the hub units is so friggin' abysmal. You can't see anything, and there's no light source that you can put down. It's a nightmare. It's bloody awful. So I just built it all out of glass houses. I just make sure I don't throw any stones. I've started to do a little bit of decorating in here. So all the weight bench and extra weights and stuff have gone down for me. I've put a computer on the table and stuff like that. And there is the elusive snow globe of the face on Mars. I did. I managed to get it, and it hasn't corrupted my save yet, so I'm keeping my fingers crossed. Right, and then this is the kitchen dining area. And I've just been to a place so I can pick up loads and loads of plates and knives and forks and cutlery and stuff. Yeah. Well, this is going to be set up for a proper meal, but I may have to change that table out because every time I put any kind of cutlery on that table, I go away, I come back, and it's halfway through the table. I go away, come back, and it's disappeared. Yeah, see, I did that, and then Sam there, this knobhead, came in. I was doing something over here. I turned round, he was stood on the table and knocked everything off. I mean, it's like he had no reason to be on the table at all in the first place, but because I think because there was stuff on the table, he just kicked it all off everywhere. Idiot. And that's my little living quarters. This is the foyer. It's like those boxes and stuff won't be there eventually. Alright, I'll give you an top overview. So, all my storage around the outside. We need camp walls. Yeah, eventually. They're my wind turbine generators. They produce 14 power, which is quite good, and they take very few resources to make. So they're really good. And that's how big my ship is on the landing pad. And these landing pads are huge. There's a couple of dead bodies around there. Ignore the dead bodies. The piles of piles of corpses. Oh yeah, so all the resources that I produce here, I just have them connected to 6 boxes. Because if I connected them to the storage, they just keep going and going and going until it's all full. And that's a nightmare. Alright, let's have a tour of the ship. Alright. Right, can you see that little docker there and those little extra feet? It's because whatever ship I land on this pad ends up having the dagger ship spawn inside it. So to actually show you inside my ship, I've got to go somewhere else. Ooh. So we'll go to Aquila. I like Aquila. Oh, I might as well. No, I can't take off on this world because yeah, I've got the dagger inside my ship, which is a nightmare. Aquila. It shouldn't be doing that, but ever since I went to that place, so you get the dagger as a free ship, and you bring it back, and it's a terrible, terrible, terrible ship. It can only jump 1 star to 1 star to 1 star to 1 star. It's that bad. So you eventually get it back, and then you put it on your pad, and then you immediately go and swap it to another ship, one that's actually good. But ever since I did that, it's
Your
appeared
sidearm
there.
handy. Parts of town can get rough.
And I only actually went there to get decor items for building my camp with. Where you get the dagger from, I got 598 kilos of Am I back? Yeah, yeah. I moved my controller and my headphone cable was under my foot and I pulled my headphone lead out. But it looks really good from the outside. It's quite a big ship though. But it's a fighter. It's classed as a fighter. It's only a B class. But it looks like a mean motherfucker. Right. You like the side of it? Stairs and a ramp, yeah, it's wheelchair accessible. Have you noticed what Sam's wearing? Spoilers. Thunderbird 2! Let's go on board Thunderbird 2. So this is the habitat zones for carrying passengers. And then it's another habitat zone for carrying passengers.
Always a pleasure. Good day, Captain.
And then it's the captain's quarters. And look, doing what he's supposed to do. The useless git that he is. But to be fair, right, you give Sam a rifle with any rate of fire on it, he'll kill everything before you get a chance to do it yourself. So I've actually had to give him a single shot rifle so he can be useful without taking all my XP. this is the cockpit. Yep. Right, so Bethesda, after a fit of pique, after being told for that in the last 4 editions of friggin' Fallout, how shit they are at making ladders and not being able to use ladders in games and stuff because their game system can't use it. They've actually made it so you can use ladders, and it's rubbish. Using ladders in ships is rubbish. They should have just made it. Right, this is that tunnel I was talking about that allowed me to actually be able to connect to the cockpit. Right, so everybody should have one of these units, which is the workstation one, because this allows you to have extra crew on your ship. That's to the docker. This is the brig. I like this because you get weapon storage, ammo storage, right. If you put windows on the outside of this hab, the toilet disappears. And if you put windows here, you just lose the shelves. So that's the beds. There's 2 beds there that crew can use, and they will use them. Rather than a cell, yeah. And see, it's not just me that puts toilets where everybody can see you. Yep. And then this is the crew living quarters. Which only has 2 beds in it for 4 crew. Yep. So I am confused. Why am I confiscated? Why is there stairs here? Oh, these go down into the accommodations. It's like this is my bedroom. this is the captain's quarters, where they come and watch TV. And I can control where I'm going by that. I can just click on there and it'll bring up all my travelling, so I can command the ship from my quarters, which is awesome, I think. You have to have it in your captain's quarters.
Hey there. Glad to see you again.
I don't know about the work, but it's a bloody long corridor.
Mom should have got back to me by now.
Oh, gotta fly it. Take it off. Take it off. That is so pretty.
Looks peaceful from up here, doesn't it?
And to say it's only got maneuverability 90. no slouch. So you notice as I'm firing my weapons, my particle is not going down at all. My second one is the EM one. I have demons in space. Yep, that is the Thunderbird 2. Thunderbug 2. So yeah, I will end the stream there.